Today on Karamo.
That's mine. He belongs to me.
He's mine. He is mine.
Michael is engaged to Lashuna,
He wants to be with me. He wants to marry me.
even though he's married to Damita.
I don't know what you and my husband got going on, but I come to take my husband back home with me.
Well, he's not going back.
Michael's wife claims they still have phone sex,
I'm getting naked for him.
I don't believe that.
but his fiancé believes he wants a divorce.
He's done with her.
They both brought paperwork,
We have the divorce papers.
Marriage license.
and this situation will be resolved one way or another.
Time to unlock the truth.
Hold on, we got him today.
Don't go away, because one phone unlocked
You know I love you.
will lead to one unforgettable decision.
You have two choices here. You choose which one you want.
Will Michael choose his fiancé, or will he choose his wife?
My guest Lashuna can't wait to get married to the love of her life. The only problem? The love of her life, Michael, is married to another woman named Damita, and she refuses to divorce him. Lashuna fears Damita is trying to sabotage her relationship with Michael by sending messages from fake accounts. So we're going to be unlocking Damita's phone to get to the truth. But first, check out what Damita had to say before the show.
I met Michael in 2006 when we was in prison together. My whole life, I never found or had love like this before. Michael and I have been married for 2 years, very happy. We got married, and then I went to prison for 6 months, and when I was gone, Michael got engaged to Lashuna. I'm here to get my damn husband back. I know Michael isn't happy with her like he was when he was with me. I know my husband still loves me. Lashuna can never compete with our history. It's time for Michael to honor his marriage. I'll be damned if I let him go.
Well, listen, everyone, before we meet Michael and Damita, please welcome Lashuna to the show. So I was trying to take notes really quickly to understand the facts. What is your take on this whole situation?
I'm sick of it.
You're
I'm
sick
ready
of it.
I'm ready for her to just go away.
Uh-huh.
We have the divorce papers. He's ready. He's ready to get the divorce from her.
Okay.
She just won't sign them.
Are these the divorce papers?
Yes, they are.
Let me see. Okay. I'm going to hold on to these if you don't mind.
No problem.
All right. No, I appreciate it. So how did you and Michael get together?
We met at the job.
Uh-huh.
I was already in a different kind of relationship, and we just started
that
talking. I was talking to somebody else.
Okay.
We were just talking casually, and then me and that other person just stopped talking to each other. And things with me and Michael just started, we just started hitting it off with each other.
But did you know he was married at the time?
Not at the time.
Okay.
He told me later on that he was married to her.
How long into the relationship did he tell you?
About a month or so.
A month in.
Yeah.
Okay.
About a month in.
And how long you have been together?
We've been together almost a year.
A year.
He's been in Arkansas. He's been there in Fort Smith for almost a year.
Got it. So a month in, he tells you, I'm married. What was your reaction?
I was kind of upset at first because he didn't say anything right off that he was married to somebody. He told me that it was over with. He didn't want to be with her no more. And so I took him at his word,
Mm-hmm.
Figured, okay, he's going to get divorced from her. And, he's told me I'm divorcing her.
So what did Michael tell you about Damita?
Really didn't tell me too much about her other than she was just bad for him.
Uh-huh.
She was controlling. She would put him out. They argued a lot. He wasn't happy in that situation.
That's what his words are.
That's what he
Okay.
told me.
And we have a message Damita sent you on Facebook. Was this how you learned that she was a trans woman?
Yes, that's
Okay.
how I learned.
Okay. Hey, when you have time, please call me baby gal. You can have him if you want because he's still my husband. And yes, I'm transgender, was born a male, been with Mike since 2006, met him in prison. Yes, I'm a male. Okay. I understand. I'm not going to speak for Damita, but what I see in that is the transphobia that has been used to hurt us. Sometimes we're using it. It's internalized homophobia, internalized transphobia. Because for her to say at the bottom of that, I am a male, she's a trans woman.
Yeah.
And so she was trying to say that to discourage you.
Yeah.
from
She
being
thought
with him.
that was just going to be a problem for me and him. She thought that I was going to leave him.
But you said no. You were like,
no, I don't.
You're like, baby, I don't care what he
care.
did.
I mean, that's your past. We all have one.
Okay.
You know, and so whatever
And you're like, I'm his
happened,
future.
you know, yeah.
Okay, I understand. How was your conversation with Damita over the phone?
Oh. The conversation was, she is going on with her life. She doesn't want to have anything to do with Michael. She's done with him. And it's like, okay, well, if there was an issue, why are you calling me? Why do you want to talk to me so bad?
Yeah.
You know, if you don't want him no more, then just get divorced from him. You know?
Mm-hmm. So tell me about the friend requests and messages you've been getting on Facebook.
I've been getting different people messaging me saying stuff about, oh, Michael he's gay. You don't want to be with somebody that's like him. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't care what y'all people are saying to me. I don't even know you. Why are you so worried and concerned about telling me what is going on? You know, it's what happened in his past is his past. You know, so I need for y'all to just leave me alone. I get friend requests from people trying to be friends with me, and I'm just like, I don't know who you are.
Do you think that these people are actually Damita since she sent you that Facebook message?
Yeah, I believe they are.
Okay.
I believe they are. She's looked on either his page or my page and has taken pictures, and whoever it is that she's been having send these messages and stuff to me, they've actually put pictures and stuff up.
Oh.
So they've had pictures. She's been going stalking our pages.
Oh, interesting. We have a message that you received from one of Damita's friends.
Is Michael telling his fiancée one thing
You ever met Damita in person?
Never.
and his wife another?
I don't know what you and my husband got going on, but I come to take my husband back home with me.
Well, he's not going back.
Plus, don't miss one unforgettable decision.
You choose which one you want.
Will Michael choose his fiancée or will he choose his wife?
My guest Lashuna can't wait to get married to the love of her life. The only problem? The love of her life, Michael, is married. Lashuna fears Damita is trying to sabotage her relationship with Michael by sending messages from fake accounts.
My whole life, I never found or had love like this before. Michael and I have been married for 2 years, very happy. We got married, and then I went to prison for 6 months, and when I was gone, Michael got engaged to Lashuna.
I'm sick of it. I'm ready for her to just go away. We have the divorce papers. He's ready to get the divorce from her. She just won't sign them.
So tell me about the friend requests and messages you've been getting.
I've been getting different people messaging me saying stuff about, oh, Michael he's gay.
Do you think that these people are actually Damita?
Yeah, I believe they are.
We have a message that you received from one of Damita's friends. Hello, I hate to bring bad news to you, but I'm doing this from the kindness of my heart. You seem like a great woman that needs to know that your fiancé is married to a man. Not sure if they had gotten a divorce yet. I'm sure he didn't tell you this. And honestly, about his sexuality, I'm sorry to tell you this. This is just a message of transphobia. I don't even want to go through it anymore. Because I get what they're trying to accomplish there.
Yeah.
But clearly he's not gay because you're a biological woman.
Yes.
And you're having sex.
Yeah.
So clearly, and he doesn't identify that way.
No.
The reason
No.
I'm giving this context and the reason I'm not encouraging that is because I think it's important, especially as us as black people, to at least educate ourselves.
Right.
You are, this is the choice you're making, and whatever they're trying to label him is only trying to do that to hurt you.
To hurt me, right.
Or to
Exactly.
hurt him. But in the end of the day, if you're saying I love him and you two are intimate and you're happy, then that's what it is.
we are.
And the thing is, you're also saying you're fully aware.
Yeah.
So it's not
I
like
know
a
this.
situation where she over here blind and she's like, I don't know. She's
Yeah,
aware.
I know this.
That's the only reason I said I don't need to read that. Just it's a little context. So does Michael want to get back with Damita, in your opinion?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay.
He has told me he's done with her. He's told me that relationship is just toxic. He does not want to have anything to do with her. He's done with her.
Got it.
And she needs to just go the hell away.
Is Damita the one thing that's stopping you from getting married?
Yeah,
That's it?
she is.
Okay, then.
She is.
All right. How often has he tried to give her these divorce papers?
He's only tried to give it to her one time.
One time. Okay, okay. Only reason I'm asking is because I don't know their side of the story, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, my granny used to say it all the time, words are not as strong as actions. So I can ask you a million times.
Right.
But you know. All right, so we're unlocking the phone today because, Lashuna, you told my investigator that you want to know if Damita is making up the fake Facebook profiles to harass you online.
Yeah, because the last message I got was from a guy that clearly has a different face that's on there. And when I messaged that person back and like told them, you know, I know all this stuff. Why are you bothering me? That person got like the message that they received was sending back was like they were upset, they were mad. Why would you be mad?
Oh, got it.
If you are the friend that's supposed to be sending me these messages, what are you mad about?
Got it. Have you ever met Damita in person?
Never.
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 So today on this tape will be the first
We just talked on
time.
the phone. This will be the first time that I've met her in person.
So for the record, these two women have never met, and it's time to hear what Damita has to say about all this. So everyone, please welcome Damita to the show. Hey, Damita.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you doing?
All right.
You look beautiful. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. So how do you feel about what just said?
First and foremost, I don't know you at all. I
don't
spoke
know
with
you
you
either.
one time on the
That's
phone.
it.
And it was about my husband. I come for my husband, not for you at all.
Okay,
At
well,
all.
he doesn't want you.
Marriage license.
Michael's wife says Michael's fiance doesn't know the half of it.
He calls me every time he go to work.
I don't believe that.
Don't miss what happens when one phone is unlocked
You know I love you.
and when one unforgettable decision is forced upon this married man.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
So does Michael want to get back with Damita, in your opinion?
No.
Okay.
He has told me he's done with her.
Is Damita the one thing that's stopping you from getting married?
Yeah.
So for the record, these two women have never met, and it's time to hear what Damita has to say about all this. So everyone, please welcome Damita to the show.
First and foremost, I don't know you. I spoke
know
with
you
you
either.
one time on the
That's
phone.
it.
And it was about my husband. I come for my husband, not for you at all.
Okay,
At all.
well, he doesn't want you.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, again, he don't want me. He calls me every time he go to work.
Really?
He's on me at work.
Really?
He's telling me he still loves me. And actually, he knows that I done moved and was telling me that he's coming to move with me.
Oh.
I have all the
But he
receipts,
has
baby.
filed
Marriage
papers.
license.
Oh.
He
My
has
marriage
filed
license.
for divorce.
Can I see this?
Yes.
Thank you.
He never mentioned anything to me about signing no papers. Never even told me anything about no papers.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, just like you brought your receipts, you brought your receipts.
Yes.
This is a marriage license, okay?
Yes.
You said I'm the wife.
I am the wife, and I'm going to take my husband back home with me.
He's coming home with me,
So,
so.
Oh,
did
okay.
you know that they were being intimate on, like, through FaceTime?
No.
She's also saying that they communicate when he goes to work. Did you know that?
He's told me that he's talked to her.
Oh.
He has told me that he has talked to her.
So it sounds like he's painting a whole different picture for you of what's going on.
He is. He is. Yes, he is.
So why did you two separate?
First and foremost, I went to prison for 6 months.
Okay.
And we separated by me going to prison.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, he was writing me. He was sending me money. I got out. We talked. Telling me how much he loved me. He ready to come back home. I mean,
If he was ready to come back home, why didn't he just leave?
that was when I had first got released from prison in July of last year.
But he still could have had time to leave because he hadn't
Well,
moved
baby,
in
like
yet.
I said, I don't know what you and my husband got going on, but I come to take my husband back home with me.
Well, he's not going back, whether you want him to or not. He ain't coming back. So all you need to do is just sign these damn divorce papers. That's all we need.
My husband know I will never give him a divorce. He
Okay,
knows that.
we'll see.
He knows
see.
that.
We will see today.
Okay. Okay.
It sounds like a lot of information. So, because I'm trying to get that timeline. So you were in the jail for 6 months. I mean, in prison for 6 months, and that's when you two met.
We met each other in February.
Okay,
when
and
he
then
started
you went
working.
I went to prison for 6 months in December.
in December. So you were already in prison when they
Yes.
met. Okay, then. And then
And
it
how
took
did I-
him a month during that time to not tell you about her. And then now I see you're building a relationship while she's away. So, of course, it can be like out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
We're building something. Okay. So how did you first find out about Lashuna?
When he was in rehab, my sister got a phone call from a guy that's from the same state, letting us know, her know, that he's dealing with a big old heavyset girl. She look this and that. No shade at all, because I didn't know anything. I'm locked up in prison. And it went from there.
And that's how you found out.
Exactly.
When you confronted him, what did he say?
I wasn't worried about it, because I wasn't worried about her. I was worried about my husband. That's it. I wasn't worried about her, and still not worried about him.
Well, it
Not at
doesn't
all.
matter anyways, because he's
Okay.
He's
Well, he
already
knows that
made
I'll
a
never get a
decision.
divorce.
He's
So
already
in your
made that
mind, you're
decision.
like, I'm in prison. You can free to do what you want to do right now, because when I'm done.
Temporary.
Was he aware of this situation? Was he aware that you were
He's
like?
aware of everything. My husband always stayed on top of everything. Knew
The
everything.
thing is, he was homeless. Okay? And that's the reason why he ended up in Fort Smith.
Got it.
We ended up being together. We ended up talking to each other. He's told me everything about what she's done to him, how she's treated him. He said he would never, ever,
Hold up. Let me say
never.
this. Did he tell you what he done to me? It wasn't your concern at all.
I didn't ask him. I didn't want to know. I didn't need to know.
It wasn't your concern at all. Okay.
So you got one side of the story of what he said, and she's saying that there was more happening.
About the Facebook fake messages, baby. I don't have time for that at all.
Okay, well then why? Okay,
At all.
I've been
Let me tell you something,
receiving-
baby. When I stopped talking to my husband, when I was working and everything, he was contacting me.
I have been receiving messages from people.
Not from me.
So who else would have been?
Not from me.
Why
I'm fine
would
back there.
anybody sit
Not
there
from me.
and contact me?
Not from
with
Damita.
messages?
So you're saying that you did not at all send any of those messages, except for the one that you said. That's it.
I talked to her one time.
Well, then why would all these other people come to me and tell me stuff like
everything
this?
is on social media. Me and Mike, everybody knows.
But the pictures that we got was pictures that was sent that you or somebody had taken pictures, and you said there was a message that was set up under there that he could do better.
Okay.
That you need to go ahead and give. You need to go ahead and give me my damn
divorce.
divorce.
That was on my Facebook page, because I said, if he gonna give me a divorce, he needs to give it to me. Don't hold on to me while you still doing your thing.
Well,
you
he's
could have
not
did better
holding
than what
on
you're
to you.
doing.
He's
You could have
not
did
gonna
better.
hold on.
I promise
He's
you, you
not.
could have.
So you're telling me, because he said he calls you, and so has he ever brought up the divorce when he's talking to you on the phone?
Never.
Never.
That's
I
not
would
what
bring
he
it up
has
to him.
told
I said,
me.
what you want to do? You gonna get a divorce or what? Every time we talk about moving back home together, and he always said me he loved me. We'll talk
He's
about it.
never said that to me. He's
He
never
always
told
would
me
tell
that
me, "We talk,
He's
we'll
told
talk
me
about it."
that he is not wanting to be with you anymore. Is what he tells me.
Okay.
We have some text between you and Michael that Damita sent us. Okay, it says, my husband Mike, I'm sorry she's seen your text. Well, I apologize. So what are you going to do? Because you know I'm moving, and you know you can come with me. I'm your wife. We will talk about it. She is here. Okay, cool. What's the name of the Janet Jackson song we always listen to? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. I guess you sing that to her. That's our song. No, just memories. I played everything thinking about us. Yeah. Okay. I'll call you when I get off. Okay, cool. I promise me you come back to me and promise me that you'll make things right for the best of us. We will talk about it. Okay. So what's interesting is that he has not given you a no yet. Because he could clearly shut all this down and said
He
no.
never gave up on our love. Never.
Well, how does that make you feel seeing these messages?
I don't believe that. I mean,
God bless you, girl.
he's told me that he has talked to her, and he's told me that's all he's been telling her is that we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
But so I'm gonna ask you, why wouldn't you tell him, like, if you really with me, tell her no, step up.
I have
like,
told him.
yeah.
I have told
have
Michael
told him,
that.
okay.
I have told Michael
So
that.
what do you think his hesitation is?
I don't know. I don't
Because
know. What it
I
is.
mean,
the
because
love,
I can see
Karamo.
clearly the love.
The love. Unconditional
Because
love.
you
So
can you can see from her point of view of why she doesn't understand.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see. But he's telling me one thing and he's telling her another thing.
Well, you told our producers that Michael is still FaceTiming you. What goes on during those conversations? You said earlier being intimate.
Michael's wife claims they still have phone sex,
I'm getting naked for him.
I don't believe that.
but his fiance believes he wants a divorce.
He would have never put this ring on my finger.
Don't go away because one phone unlocked.
You know I love you.
will lead to one unforgettable decision.
You have two choices here.
I have all the
But he
receipts,
has
baby.
filed
Marriage
papers.
license.
Oh.
He
My
has
marriage
filed
license.
for divorce.
She's also saying that they communicate when he goes to work. Did you know that?
He's told me that he's talked to her.
Oh. So it sounds like he's painting a whole different picture for you of what's
He
going
is.
on.
My husband know I will never give him a divorce. He knows
Okay,
that.
we'll see. We
He
will
knows
see.
that.
We will see today.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you tell him, like, if you really with me, tell her, no, step
I
up.
have
like,
told him.
yeah.
I have told
You have
Michael
told him,
that.
okay.
I have told Michael
So
that.
what do you think his hesitation is?
I don't know.
Well, you told our producers that Michael is still FaceTiming you. What goes on during those conversations? You heard said earlier being intimate.
Every time
Yeah.
my husband FaceTime me, he masturbating. I'm getting naked for him. We're doing it all because that's my husband, and I respect that. You violation because of those rights and that proof of my receipts.
You know, mother?
Violation.
That doesn't mean anything.
It might don't mean a damn thing to you,
Well,
but to me,
We can
it
just-
mean a
all-
lot.
Yeah.
That's mine. He belongs to me.
If you say so. He's mine.
Okay, well,
He is mine.
I know one thing. He'll never leave Damita.
Yeah, he
Never.
will. Yeah, he will. Well, we'll see today. I mean, he's told me that he loves me.
Trees, honey.
He's told me that he wants to be with me. He wants to marry me. He would have never put this ring on my finger.
When did he ask you to marry him?
About a month and a half ago.
A month and a half ago. And
We actually have a date set to get married.
so I'm gonna ask you a legitimate question, and this is no judgment. This is for me to understand facts. If you know he's still married and he hasn't signed the divorce papers, why would you accept a ring of engagement?
Because he has told me he's getting a divorce.
Okay.
He has told me that he's getting
He's
a
been
divorce.
telling you this, he's
and
been
that he
telling me
loves me.
that.
And when's the wedding? When
One
does he
thing
get
about
married?
it, Damita
September
ain't signing no
21st.
papers.
September 21st.
Never.
So on September 21st, you're supposed to be getting married.
Yes.
Okay. Well, listen, we've heard both sides of this, and I think it's time to hear the person that's in the middle of all of this. So let's introduce Michael to the show. Everyone, come on out.
How you doing, sexy?
Get off the gas, man.
How you doing?
Okay, so how do you feel about what was just said, Michael?
This is my baby.
Okay.
Real talk. What she took me through, I would never, ever jeopardize my future. This woman have put me out. This woman is with a man right now that tried to destroy me.
Damita, you have a relationship right now?
No, I do not, sir.
Okay.
You don't?
No, I was dealing with a guy.
The same guy
For 3
that
weeks?
tried to destroy me, she moved him in. Pictures on her Instagram, they together. This woman called the rehab while I was the director and told them to drug test me because I was getting high. Broke me and my family up. When I was homeless, before I even got homeless, she telling me, your family don't want you. You nasty.
Yes.
So what happened?
I
I
But
was
wanted
here.
to myself.
she wanted to control the whole situation. She knew I didn't have nowhere to go, so she was the only one I had to depend on.
But that was before
She
the...
cheated on me. I even went to the truck and she had a condom sitting on the console. And she showed it to me. She was like, yeah, I'm finna go. And she did that.
Okay, rewind that a little bit, baby. The reason why I
Rewind
told...
what?
The reason why
It
I
ain't
told...
nothing that you could justify on that.
Okay, the reason why I did
Nothing.
tell you...
Nothing. I don't care if you told me or you didn't tell me. You cheated.
I did that. I did that. Reason why...
And you expect me to come back to you?
The reason why?
After you done made me lose several jobs?
Baby.
You have put
Baby.
me out.
Yeah.
You put me out. I'm your husband.
What you do to me?
You could have told me to go to another room.
But...
You moved me out your bedroom.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I told him get out my bedroom.
Exactly.
Go in the other room.
Exactly.
I did that.
How? Why?
Huh? Mike, come on, let's don't do
What you mean?
Let's don't
yes,
do that.
everything I did to you, you deserved it.
Okay.
What did he do to you? Because you're
You
saying
deserved it.
you're owning up to this stuff. You're saying yes, I did.
I'm finna give you the
I
law.
did have sex with him, and I did call the rehab place where he was working
The
to get a drug test.
the reason why
Yes.
I put him out my room, because he was on drugs.
So was you.
Yeah.
Damita's a pill head. Hydrocodone. Will pop 10 or 15 hydrocodone at one time.
Baby, 60.
So
60.
look, I say, look, man, don't do that around me. Don't do that around me.
Yeah.
You not
You
saying
know
that when
I'm
you
an ex.
trying to
You
give me
know
money
I'm
to
an
buy
ex.
pills?
You know I'm an ex-addict.
So we clearly see you two are still in contact with each other.
Yeah. I told Lashuna. I said, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that I have not thought about it. I said,
Thought about getting back with her.
Yeah, I said, because I have. I said, we married. I said, don't nobody want a failed marriage.
Okay.
Everybody gonna want to try to make it work out. And I told Lashuna this. I said, so I'm not gonna tell you that I haven't been in touch with her. I said, but every time I do, I just get.
They said it's toxic.
Let me ask you this
because
question,
I
baby.
know.
Have
Just
you ever
ain't-
asked me to sign any divorce papers?
Man, I sent you the divorce papers and you throw them away.
Don't do that, baby.
Come on now. When you was in prison in Pine Bluff, I mailed them to you. You
I
said you threw
signed the
them away.
papers to you to sign them. Yeah, you did. You did.
You threw
when
them-
I was in
what you
prison.
do with them?
When I was in prison.
What you do with
I
them?
brought them home.
What you do with
They're
them?
still in my bag.
Come on, man. Why you ain't
We
sign
have
them?
divorce
For
papers
what?
today.
But we got them
But
today.
you told me.
Hold on. We got them today. And before you leave this show, you need to sign these or else I'll get a restraining order on you.
Oh, baby. Well, do what you got to do, because I already
Because
told
look,
you first
Well,
and foremost.
I mean, we got to get some answers right
Come
now
on, man,
because
get
one
off
of the
the
things
gas.
is that
Don't do that.
you did bring us here because you wanted to unlock Damita's phone. You told my investigators you wanted to know if she was making up the Facebook profiles to harass you online. That was a question you had,
Yes.
correct? Well, I think it's time to unlock the truth on that.
Please,
What do you think? Michael, I want to know from you. Do you think Damita was the one that was harassing her on Facebook?
She accused me.
Because she is computer savvy.
He hurt my feelings when he
She
did
know how to do it.
Listen, you have a question? You want the answers? It's time to unlock the truth.
It's one phone unlocked
You had the world with me.
You know I love you.
and one unforgettable decision.
You have two choices here. You choose which one you want.
Will Michael choose his fiancée or will he choose his wife?
You are the five. Get off my stage.
He belongs to me.
If you say so. He's mine.
Okay. Well,
He is mine.
I know one thing. He'll never leave Damita.
Yeah, he
Never.
will. Yeah, he will. He's told me that he wants to be with me. He wants to marry me. He would have never put this ring on my finger. We actually have a date set to get married.
I think it's time to hear the person that's in the middle of all this. So let's introduce Michael to the show.
This is my baby.
Okay.
Real talk. What she took me through, I would never ever jeopardize my future.
Have
Just
you ever
ain't-
asked me to sign any divorce papers?
Man, I sent you the divorce papers and you throw them away. Hold on. We got them today. And before you leave this show, you need to sign these or else I'll get a restraining order on you.
It's time to unlock the truth. All right, Lashuna, you want to know if Damita is making up Facebook profiles to harass you online. Damita says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched through her apps and DMs and found that Damita is telling the truth. There is no evidence that
For
Damita
what?
has been making up any other social media profiles. My Unlock the Phone investigator also found that Damita is telling the truth about having contact with Michael. There have been 25 phone conversations between them over the past 2 weeks. And what was interesting, my investigator wanted us to know, is that Michael, you initiated majority of those conversations. So you were calling her.
Then you tell me.
Because look,
My investigator also confirmed
Don't
that
lie,
the
baby.
FaceTime
Keep it real.
screenshots are from this month.
Check it out. The reason why.
Did you know that?
The reason why I got in touch with Damita, because of the simple fact. Shauna got them texts.
Why are you gonna blame it on me?
Hold on.
Because who else would have
Baby,
access to see
I'm
Well, we now know that it's not her.
I'm
We've been
nationwide.
through.
But
So
I
she's
really
got
don't-
friends that she's been having send Facebook messages to me.
But look,
Because who,
Baby, let me say
who
this.
else would sit
Why
there?
would I contact
Why would
you?
anybody be
This
so
was
concerned?
my property.
He's not your property.
I said this was my property.
I'm
not
not
anymore.
nobody's property.
Okay, baby. Okay. Well, that's my
You got
husband.
that wrong.
That's my husband.
Damita. You need to sign these papers
I'm not gonna
today.
sign no paper. You know, I told you I would never get a divorce from you.
Well,
like you told me.
Well, Mr. Karamo and his security team can get you to sign
no,
them
sir.
papers.
No, sir.
Okay, well, I
No,
think,
sir.
I mean, this is what we
No,
talked about
sir.
before. This is
Because look, this
This is the
woman
moment.
bring me so much peace.
Baby, you said that
Michael.
when you was with
Michael,
me.
this is the
Man,
moment.
after a month and a
Michael,
half.
this is the
Okay,
moment.
but
You
look
have
at this.
choices. You have two choices here: divorce or go back with your wife. You choose which one you want.
Will Michael choose his fiancée? Or will he choose his wife? Don't go anywhere. The incredible and unforgettable answer is next.
All right, Lashuna, you want to know if Damita is making up profiles to harass you online. Damita says she is not. Damita is telling the truth. My Unlock the Phone investigator also found that Damita is telling the truth about having contact with Michael. What was interesting, my investigator wanted us to know, is that Michael, you initiated majority of those conversations. This is the moment. Michael, you have two choices here: divorce or go back with your wife. You choose which one you want.
Baby.
See, that's
You
just
can
as
have your
confusing
marriage
as it was
license,
before.
and you can get them divorce papers.
So you just want her, you want her to keep the marriage license.
She can keep
This is
them.
not
She can
his
put them in the
handwriting.
frame, put them on
This is-
social media.
this
I
is
don't
not
give a
his
damn what you do
handwriting.
with them, but sign them papers, please.
Baby, please. Don't take that home. Take that back home.
Cause this woman right here,
I ain't worried about that woman.
but I am.
Okay. But you'll be calling me.
I'm worried about this
Okay.
woman.
Okay.
Damita, unfortunately, he's telling you that he does
I'm
want a
worried
divorce.
about this woman.
He does want a divorce. Why
That's
is it that
it.
you still want to stay in it?
Because I know he coming back.
You's a damn lie,
Okay.
and the truth ain't in you.
Why would you want to be
18
with somebody
years?
that won't want you?
I would
Why
never,
would you
ever.
want to be with
How many
somebody
years?
that
The
don't want
only
you?
reason why I even got with you because my mom passed. Other than that, if my
Baby,
mama,
no, let's correct
if-
that.
if
You
my
got with
mom-
me because you needed the address to parole out you from prison.
my mom had passed. I got a house down there.
Okay, well, baby, your
It's
sister staying in it. It ain't even worth living in it.
See what I'm talking about?
It's not even worth living in.
You always trying
Because
to
I'm going to keep it
downgrade
100,
somebody.
and you know I am. So all that faking and lying and is over with.
Yeah.
Well,
You will be calling me.
For what?
But you tell me.
What I'm
I've been
calling
living
you
my
for?
life and doing me, but you steady calling me.
What I'm calling
I don't
you
call
for?
you.
She
You'll
did.
block me.
You the one begging me to come back.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
So you
because
know
my
what? I
husband.
tell you what. If you want me so bad, get your ass on your knees.
For what?
Okay, then.
For what?
Exactly.
For what?
If you
On
beg-
my knees for what?
If
You gonna tell your wife to get on her knees?
If you begging me standing up on your feet, beg me on your knees.
You know what? I'm sick of this.
So,
I'm
baby, sign the
sick of
papers,
it.
please.
Baby, you know I'm not gonna say.
sick
Don't ever
of this.
disrespect me
Because
like
I'm
that.
really sick and tired of this.
Babe, listen to me.
Make it look good, baby.
This is me and you.
Make it look good, because I know one thing.
You hear me?
I hear you.
He'll be back.
This right here,
He gonna front.
That's history.
He been lying all his life.
this right here,
All his life.
this is the future. You know I love you. You know I would do
You tell me that
anything
every
for
time
you.
you call
I
me.
would never, ever in my life ever go back to a toxic situation.
Okay. Only because you made it
I damn near
toxic, baby.
died.
Because when you came
I
home, you
struggled.
had the world with me. And still come right to
It's
this day.
financial,
Okay, but still, your
Financial-
family till you butt me.
financial.
I'm thankful for that.
Damita, Michael, I appreciate both of y'all being on the show. I'm going to ask both of y'all to step backstage so y'all can have more of this conversation about this. I'm going to talk to you for a little bit,
My bad.
but thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to talk to her a little bit. Here you go. You too mature to be playing these games.
Does Lashuna have the strength to leave her fiancé and this whole situation behind?
My question for you is, what are you supposed to do?
Don't miss what she decides to do. Next.
Baby.
See, that's just as confusing as it was before.
But sign them papers, please. Cause this woman right here,
I ain't worried about that woman.
but I am.
Okay, but you'll be calling me.
Why is it that you still want to stay in it?
Because I know he coming back.
You's a damn lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Why would you want to be
18
with
years.
somebody that won't want you?
Damita, Michael, I appreciate both of y'all being on the show. I'm gonna ask both of y'all to step backstage so y'all can have more of this conversation about this. I'm gonna talk to you for a little bit. Here you go. I first of all, as a black gay man, applaud you for the way that you've been respecting this trans woman. I appreciate you not disrespect, because you could go low here.
I could have,
And you
but that's
could
not
go low.
me.
I know that.
That's
No,
who
I
I'm
want
not that
to
person.
acknowledge this, because I love when I see this in our community. And I love how you have handled this situation. What I don't like, though, is how you are putting yourself last. Yeah. And outside of you having respect and being respectful, that is not being given to yourself. This clearly is a situation where he's not ready to make a choice to put you first and to value you as the woman you are. For him to come out here and say, yes, I want to be with you. Yes, see my future. Yes, I want to get rid of her. But then we see in the last month, he's still FaceTiming her. He's being sexually explicit with her. And then what got me is the reason why I asked him to leave is because he then switched his tune and said, well, if you really want me back, get on your knees and beg. He's going to keep you in this toxic cycle as long as you're going to allow yourself to be in this toxic cycle. They have each other, and they clearly know that what the toxic cycle they've been in. He's feeding something to you, but I'm telling you, whatever he's feeding to you is BS. Because we witness what's really going on here. You clearly are an intelligent woman full of love and heart, because you have allowed this man in one of the hardest moments of his life. This man was homeless and had nothing to bring to the table for you. But you still said, let me be here for you, which shows your character, but it's not showing your self-esteem. Because your self-esteem should be higher to know you don't need to be in this. You don't need to be holding on to divorce papers. It's either he forces her to sign it and you stay together, or he doesn't. And he's clearly not. I thought for a second there, I really did, and I think we all did, that he was gonna make the decision. He was like saying, sign it, sign it. But even when I gave him a choice to grab one of them, he grabbed both. So subconsciously, he's letting you know that he is always gonna pick both. And I don't want you to be in this. No. And I gotta ask you, what is it right now about where you are emotionally and mentally that's making you think you deserve to be in this type of situation? Why do you feel like you deserve to have to question who's harassing you? You shouldn't even want to be harassed. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at?
My emotions is like all over the place at this moment. I mean, I'm mad for the simple fact that he just is not doing what he's supposed to do, what he said that he was going to do.
And I understand that, but my question for you is, what are you supposed to do? Because you can't control this man's actions, but what you can control is what you're allowing yourself to receive and understanding what you deserve. You're too mature to be playing these games.
Yeah.
Come on now. I don't know what's been going on. I wish I could understand what happened with your self-esteem, what happened in past relationships. But there's something that's making you think that this is what you deserve. You deserve better. You hear them? You deserve better than this.
I do.
You really do. I'm being honest with you. Yes, I know Damita just got out of prison, but you don't deserve to be in a life sentence with this man. I just pray that you hear my words, you hear this audience encouragement, and you see the beautiful woman you are. Listen, you have risen above, all right? But sometimes when you rise above, you got to go ahead and fly away and leave that behind, all right? So please do yourself a favor and don't get back involved in this. Let them stay backstage and let you fly somewhere else. Don't go along with this anymore, okay? You deserve more than this. You do. And if nobody else has told you, Karamo's telling you, all right? I wish you the best of luck, all right?
Thank you so very much, Karamo, for helping me through this. Something that I wasn't willing to face, but I believe I have the courage to do it, to face it on now, to move on with my life. Michael, I'm not sure what you want in life, but it's clear that it's not me. I need to leave this behind and not deal with this toxic situation.